Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Jammed Up Show, and I'm your host, Cooper Knuckles. They just announced the World Finals competitors along with a track reveal. In this episode, I'm not holding back. I'm also trying not to dig too hard, but I can tell you my disappointment is pretty bad.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Monster Jam is at it again with, I feel like, trying to be too complicated in an event that shouldn't be this complicated, if that made sense. I feel like Monster Jam's out here trying to redesign the World Finals into being some spectacular thing that so many people can get behind and understand, but I'm not going to lie, they're getting confusing to where we have so many things going on, it's overcomplicating it. That's just my thought. Now, in this video, I'm not going to dive too deep into the whole scheduling of the World Finals. That could be for another time. This video is mainly about who is competing in the World Finals along with the track reveal. And I'm not going to lie, the competitors in the World Finals, I'm not surprised with how they did this. All right, let's just go down the line, shall we? Mondo, Matt Cody, John Zimmer Jr., Kristen Anderson, Cody Saucier, Western Anderson, Brianna Mahone, Tony Oaks, Fernando, Ryan Anderson, Tyler Miniga, Bari Musauer, Dalton Widner, Bryce Kenny, Zach Garner, Cole Vennard, Caleb Blood, Tristan England, Camden Murphy, Chris Kohler, Jim Kohler, Adam Anderson, Colt Stevens, Jamie Sullivan, Cynthia, Mike Pagliarulo, and Brandon Arthur. I'm not going to lie, Brandon, I don't know who you are. Honestly, solid lineup, pretty good. My only takeaway is we have too many duplicates. Too many duplicates, and I've said this before. I actually just posted a short, my first short on the channel. I talked about being too many Gravediggers in a World Finals. I don't know if you guys saw, there's 5 Gravediggers in the World Finals. Now, I don't know if you know this about odds here, but if you look at it as like a WWE Royal Rumble, we have a huge tag team of Gravedigger. The odds of them winning are high. And it kind of stinks. It takes away the, we could have Gravedigger in first place, second place, third place, and fourth. I don't know. I'd drop kick the first person I saw. Nothing against the drivers at all. It's just crazy how we're going to have 5. I understand. Like, they've been driving Gravedigger all season, right? Keep Adam in Gravedigger. Put Tyler Miniga in a Max D. I don't know. Put Matt Cody in like a Blue Thunder. I don't know what to put him in. A Megalodon? But we already got a Megalodon. That's Brandon Arthur. Kristen Anderson? I don't know. Sparkle Smash. There's already 2 Sparkle Smashes. Caleb Blood, can we not put her in like a Soldier Fortune? I don't remember if that's still the name of that truck. I forgot. The Army truck. Soldier. I think it's a Soldier. I think they got rid of Fortune. I don't know. Put her in Dalmatian. Put Matt Cody in Monster Mutt. Tony Oaks and Tristan England are both in a JCB. One is just is in American flags. It's cool because it's the 4th of July, but we don't need 2. We don't need 2. That's just me, though. That is honestly just me. Comment down below your guys' thoughts on duplicates in the World Finals. I think it takes away of the competition. It really does, I think. Do we need 2 El Toros? No. Bring back Bulldozer. That was my favorite truck. Bring back Bulldozer. That'd be cool. What are some other trucks? I feel like they used to have so many trucks back then. put Tony Oaks in Spider-Man. I don't know, man. It baffles me on why we have to have so many duplicates. And the way, and like I said, I wasn't going to get into the whole, like, the design of, like, the nights and whatnot. The scheduling, we'll get into that one for sure, because that is just confusing. I need to sit down and actually, like, listen to them explaining night 1, 2, and I think it's a 3, because it starts on a Thursday. I don't know. The only thing I'll get into the scheduling that I don't like is how they're doing racing one day and then racing the other day. I don't like that. That's for a separate video, though. But all in all, I mean, the lineup's good. I'll give you that. Colt Stevens in Thunder Roars, honestly, that truck was made for him. I'm so glad Colt has found his forever truck. I felt like he was thrown around. He couldn't find his identity for so long. He was Cletus. He was Doomsday, then Cletus, and then the Diesel Brothers truck. That was a disaster. And then Thunder Roars. Hats off. He was Max E for a little bit, I think. I don't remember. But I don't know. The World Finals, I mean, hands down, we're going to get a decent show. It's not going to be the world's greatest, because I don't know if you guys remember last year. Last year's track was like built in a way to where they couldn't get air or do anything crazy, which I get it. They don't want them to break. They just want them to fill the time and call it good. But you're at World Finals. I don't know if you know this, Junior. They're going to try to win. I'm going to try to win. And what really sucked is that if they attempted to go for huge air or like anything amazing, they would destroy the truck. They wouldn't make it out of it if they went for big air. And that sucks. And this track, let's pull up the track. Pull it up. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this track. This track just gives too little and safe. Gives off, we're being safe. We don't want to go too crazy. But I don't feel like there's much. You can't, if you go diagonal, you're going to hit that giant 2 pods in the middle. And if you go too short, you're just going to slam into the front. I don't know. It seems like there's not enough there to do something. They need to Sam Boyd Stadium, hands down, is just the best track they've ever had for World Finals. There was not a bad show that went down at Sam Boyd Stadium. It was just the best. It was simple and just easily done to where it wasn't too crazy. They're trying to catch lightning in a bottle again, and it's just not going to go in their favor. It is just, they're trying to be something that they shouldn't be trying to be. They are trying to go above and beyond, when in reality, if they just simpled it down, it would be more digestible to a casual viewer. You know what sucks? Is that this is on 4th of July weekend. You know what I have planned 4th of July weekend? Going to visit family out of state. So guess what I don't get to do? Watch the World Finals. I could if I wanted to. I might. And I might have to record some shit on the road. And hey, if we get 500 subs by World Finals, I'll do a Freedom Funnel to celebrate the 4th of July weekend and World Finals. So subscribe. Hit that notification bell while you're at it. But I don't know. This track just pull it up again. It just put a brown paper bag over its head and turn the lights off, and it might be enjoyable to look at. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to dog on them too bad, but this reveal, this World Finals is in trouble. Nah, I don't think it is. I think the drivers alone will save it for racing. I think racing might be the only enjoyable part of this whole event. I'm not gonna lie. I'll look forward to racing, but freestyle, I don't know. I did see they brought 2-wheel and high jump in. Not a fan. The only reason I'm not, and here's Here's honestly more of a reason why I'm not a fan. And it's mainly not for the fact of just hating on it. It's when I worked at World Finals and we introduced the high jump, it was chaotic because they did this in between or right before racing. So when your truck goes up and competes in two-wheel skills and tries something and just destroys a chassis or just destroys the truck, where now you have to thrash to fix it we did it in Orlando Heat. I think it was a transmission we had to do, and I almost fought somebody because they weren't doing something the way I wanted them to. It was a bad time. Anyway, it was unnecessary thrashing, putting crew guys in the worst spot ever. That's why I've never been a fan of two-wheel and high jump in between or right before racing and freestyle, because it just puts a lot of stress on the crew guys to get the trucks going together if it breaks. High jump, big deal, because I think there was a truck, I think it was Tom's truck, in the high jump, chassis damage. They had to redo chassis damage in a thrash to get them out there for racing. It's just, that's why I've never been a huge fan of high jump and two-wheel. As a former technician, crew guy, working on the trucks, they just brought out more stress than what needed to be. Racing was stressful enough. Now add a high jump. It's like you're going to hit the jump and try to go as high as possible. And then after this, we're going to try to race for a world title. Stressful. So, I don't know. Comment down below your guys' thoughts on the track reveal. I don't think I went too hard on them. I don't want to go too hard on them, but I'm just going to be flat on it. I'm just going to be flat honest with you. Dookie. Poo-poo. Don't like it, but hey, we could be proven wrong here. I've seen some comments already about the track, and people are not happy. So I'm not going to lie. I will be doing a video reacting to people's comments on the track later on. So comment down below your guys' thoughts on the tracks. I will definitely be going after them. I still got to do the arena show. That's coming up. So if you don't want to miss any of this, notification bell, hit it. Hit the subscribe button. We're trying to grow here. We could turn this into something cool. All right. I'm trying to get some guests on the show. Zach Garner, if you win World Finals, you have to be a guest on the show. That's my pick also. Zach Garner, he's my pick for World Finals. It might change. I don't know. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.